I had a dog once when I was younger that I had to seek professional help for. I was a really young dog trainer, and we were a young married couple, and he was a Labrador. He was like the breed that was so friendly and, never an issue, right? And he was pretty aggressive. He would turn on us randomly for no reason, and really be vicious. And for a while, we labeled it as, I don't know, he's got this, he's got that. He was kicked in the head by a horse. It could have been any number of things, right? But at the end of the day, I had to suck it up and I had to seek some advice, some help. And it was hard. I didn't want to. I felt bad. Like, I didn't want to have to admit that I had this problem dog. I was a dog trainer, right? So I get it. I know it's hard when you have a dog that you don't know if you caused it. You don't know if the kick in the head caused it. You don't know if something at birth caused it, the way it was you don't know what caused it, but you're embarrassed. You're scared of what they're going to say, right? But let me tell you, it's far worse to not ask for help, because you just never know when you might ask help of just the right person. We have been so blessed to meet so many families who have reached out to us in tears. Literally, it's not unusual to get a phone call from somebody in tears, as we're their last resort. They've tried everything else and they need help, and we never shame them. We never make them feel like it's their fault, even if it is, because a lot of times it was my fault. It was totally my fault. So many things I did wrong with that dog. But you don't know what you don't know. And so we want to educate and teach and try to gently and gracefully show you what it is that you're doing wrong. But we don't know in a phone call. We don't even know in the first few days of working with the dog. It takes time, and having a dog in-house and investing in and talking to the family and gathering information before we really know whose fault it is, if we ever know, right? And at the end of the day, our goal is to look back to understand where the dog came from and what's going on, but to just look back for a minute, but to focus more on what's in the future and going forward and teaching the families how to move forward. And that's our goal. So there's no point in shaming or bashing or criticizing. That's not our job. Our job is to love and guide and teach. And if we ever get to the point where those phone calls don't grip our hearts and make us want to help, we need to hang up. We need to close shop, right? Because that's what we're here for. That's what gives us life. And that's why we get out of bed every day, because we know that we have the tools and the power and the information to change lives for the better. So don't be afraid. Reach out to somebody. Get help. It could totally change your life.